we're seeing the borders open for a lot more countries now, and we're seeing people want to travel and move about. Now you have the Prince of Winter and the Princess of Winter. So these are two more sword cards, and they are the younger court cards. So these could represent younger people in your life. They could represent siblings or children of your own, or people that you are caring for or mentoring. If you're a teacher, they may represent students. We have also, if you like, their father over here, so it could resemble family members one way or another, and these could be air sign people that are either in your life as friends or family. They could be cousins, relatives, uncles, they could be siblings. This could be a sibling and their children type thing. It could be that they play a role in your life somehow in this month of June, or you are seeing them, or there's some communication or some family ancestral healing that goes on that needed to be done to bring balance back into the situation. So this card, which is also the air sign energy, and that's why I say it could be a Libran, but it could also be the other air signs, the Aquarians or the Geminis. They could all be tied up in this rejigging of a timeline, or healing of a family line, or bringing about a reunion, like a recommunion. So I'm thinking of getting back in touch with someone they may not have seen, and it could have been due to something that was unfair or biased or segregated. So there may have been separation within family units here, and it might be that you desperately wanted to see them but you couldn't. And it could even be from the big lockdowns and the borders that have been closed, and you may be able to come and see these people again. There may be more travel, so some of you might be seeing family members that you haven't seen for a long time, and you're going to be happy about this. But I feel there's something much deeper, because the Justice card is also involved. This could be to do with money or inheritances or court claims, because that's often what happens when the Justice card comes out. There can be things brought to light that need to go to court. So when I said inheritances before, it could be the fact that perhaps there's a will that comes up, that you might have been left something, or there's a discrepancy in what you believed was yours, and that someone might be fighting for it, and you say, no, this is actually mine. Now, sometimes even it means going to court to get the justice brought out. But when the card turns up for you, more often than not, it means that you will win some sort of benefit in the end. The benefit will come out your way. So if we're going deeper and we talk about this ancestral healing, even if it's not physical, and even if it's not in the here and now that you can see with this bunch of people, with all of them, it's happening at a level somewhere. There's a healing taking place. Some of you will know what I'm talking about here, and for others you'll either disconnect with it, or it won't mean much to you, or you'll just go, what a load of old drivel. But it can be happening at the DNA level. So if there's a healing taking place through ancestral lines, future DNA can be healed, and it can be healed of things that are negative within family lines. So things such as codependency, drug addictions, mental health illness issues, emotional trauma, a physical trauma. It can heal a lot of those type of things for future children born into the lineage. So this is a really intense reading that's coming up, and there are things that want to be said from the background. So I mean, when I do a reading and I get the messages coming in, I don't hide from them. I have to say what is being pushed forward by the celestial team that are doing the work and the reading with me. So if it's something that you don't like to hear, then I can't change that. I can only suggest you go away and think about it maybe, and see how it might affect you. But if we've certainly had a lot of swords, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swords, and a big Justice card in terms of the Karma card. And in the middle of it sits this beautiful 10 of Wands, and it says, she's also saying, ask for help from others, all work and no play, and being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So some of you may have felt very weighted down by family responsibilities, or family karma or family ancestral murk, like bleh, like something stagnant almost. And that could be being shifted, it could be being alleviated, lifted, made lighter. With the 10, we're coming to the end of something and we're moving into lighter energies. And this card is often portrayed the fact that you've gained a lot of insight and awareness and knowledge along the way, and that you have been working hard at something, and that hard work has not been wasted. You take forward this amazing knowledge as you move into a powerful period of freedom, and it's freedom from hard work. So do remember to enjoy yourselves and to reap some sort of reward from your determination and your hard work and your groundedness and your ethics. Move forward with some sort of light and take the time out and have some happy time as well. And this 6 of winter, the 6 of swords, can often project that. In fact, this is a gorgeous card with those shots of pink coming through in the background and the light that's also shining and the sparkling light. It is the card where you're moving from something that's been heavy or solid or black or dark, almost like an illness, and you can move into the light. You're moving out of this period of karma and you are being rewarded with justice and balance coming forward. So there's a lot in here that's telling you that as you move forward, there's some sort of rewards coming, or a lifting of the load and a feeling of weight being lifted off. It can also be shifting or moving state, moving country, immigration, moving away from relationships that have been toxic or damaging to you, but moving into the light. Sometimes it means moving with a family member, like a child or another person, and you leave others behind. But it's definitely a card of relief, of lifting the load, of moving into positivity as you move forward. The 8 of swords, which we haven't really addressed much, is anxiousness. And remember, it was one of the first cards out. So you might be feeling background anxiety or uncertainty or trepidation about how you're moving forward or what you're going to do when you get there. But don't let that stop you. You know, she's standing on that iceberg there that's sort of falling away from the footpath, and if she stays on it too much longer, she will be isolated and she won't be able to get off and carry on her journey. Know that, believe in yourself, and you have what it takes, and you're not powerless, and boost your self-confidence with positivity and meditation and mantras, and don't let other people bring you down. Fuel yourself with positivity as you move forward. And so let that card go as all of this other stuff starts to become more of the feature in the month. And don't be afraid of what's taking place with these possible energies over here. We'll read the top of each of the card. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and being unemotional about situations. Inquisitive, truthful, realistic, and undiplomatic. Intellectual, determined, focused, impulsive. So take the positive ones of each of those traits and apply them, and go out and go on a wild ride and start to let loose, and know that some certain things the time has come that they will just dissipate and move into the shadows and be gone. They've been worked on for millennia possibly, and the healings are taking place. So yeah, pretty intense reading. Wonder what the card on the bottom of the deck is. The 4 of Cups. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, and discontentment with life. So it's still a little bit humdrum, which is what I'm saying about this one that came in first. Don't let these emotions take over. Be aware of the possibilities of this relief or lightness of being or opportunities. It says being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. She's distracted. She can't see the path, or she can't see the light for her fear to take a step. So break out and do this. Be this one. impulsive and determined and focused. And even because we have a lot of the swords, you can use your intellectual nous to solve a problem and do it quickly and decisively. Angel of diet and nutrition, pay attention to what you eat and drink. Your intuition, you intuitively know what is good for you. The goddess of sacred power, you're being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. Absolutely. And know that you have the power. Don't let this Eight of Swords be the one that sits over this. Put that to the bottom and really step up your own power and innate ability to be strong and sort out whatever is going on in the background with some other people in your life, because I do think there is something there with other people. But justice is coming. This is a great card to have, and that something will be born in your favor. Some of you may need to take care of your diet and nutrition. Remember, we are what we eat, so the saying goes, and I know it's not that easy for all of us all the time. I won't go into too many details here because it's a bit frightening really about what we actually eat, but eating plant-based foods is very good for you. Organic is obviously the best of all. Re-energizing your body with minerals, vitamins, especially as we've been through such a lot in the last year and a half. There's another message there about addiction and healing. This is a time of positive transformation and healing. We've been talking about this pretty much the whole way through. And for some of you, this could be personal healing, healing of worries or fears or anxieties or addictions that may have been coming. And, just go with the flow and don't let anything hold you back. Don't let any anxieties or worries hold you back. So this is a time of healing. And you may get a great vision coming to you, personal vision and insight and awareness and creativity. So there's activation of the third eye here as well, and this white light healing energy coming in. It says there, someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say, and the God of the arts is the artist within you is about to emerge. So there may be a creative exploration coming your way as well. There's a lot of different messages coming from this deck, the Tony Salarino deck. They seem more all over the place, as if there's a little bit of a message from many different concepts, whereas the original tarot cards were much more cohesively quite a tight storyline. So feel into which one has the most meaning again for you. Take the message from that and take the energy as well. This is the final card for the reading for Virgo for June. Well, the final deck of cards. There'll be more than one. Acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. And that's a beautiful thing too. Reward yourself. You've been told about going out and playing a little bit more, and it doesn't have to cost money and it doesn't have to take that much time, but treat yourself to something beautiful that you can just really enjoy and feel enlightened with and feel happy about, or restful or peaceful, whether it's meditation or a walk along the beach or reading a good book or watching a good movie or catching up with a friend or going to get a beauty treatment or going out for a coffee or going to a cafe and having a cake or something. Treat yourself to something, and if you can't afford anything, then treat yourself to a day or half a day or even an hour in the sun, just relaxing blissfully with the sound of nature around you if you can. A new partner for some of you. A chance meeting is no mistake. This can also be new business partners, so the potentiality of a new business on the horizon, concepts coming in. It can be a new pet coming into your life as well, and it can be, yes, of course, a new romantic partner. Life purpose. It says, if you get nervous, focus on service. This card has always been a strange one to think about. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. It's quite a convoluted message, but in many ways it comes back to don't be nervous, which was that very first card, and I forget where it's even gone now. We perhaps don't even need to see it. The 8 of about the being a bit anxious. Again, this card towards the end of the reading is telling us don't allow our anxiety to stop the movement forward, or to shut down the dreams, or to shut down the ability to try something and formulate something, because that in itself opens new doors. One more for Virgo to finish off their reading for them. What is in store for Virgo? What would you like them to last know? Perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are right for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So there's a lot of support with you as well as you move through these doors that are opening. And as I say, this is a very long duration event that could have been going on for many lives that are here, could have been very active in this lifeline for you in terms of some sort of karmic influence, or people around you. It may involve air sign people, they could be family members, but there is some balance or justice coming that will benefit you in so many ways at so many different levels, some of which you will be aware of and understand, and others will be much more at the subtle level awareness. So there you are, Virgo, quite an intense reading for you guys, but you're very capable of going to those places, of going deep. We know that with you, of you being able to understand the concept behind what you just see with the cards, and of understanding the depth and the nature of the reading. So have a learned month ahead, and have a progressive journey into June as you unfold into this new awareness and timeline.